What's up, everybody? It's me, Izzy, and welcome to the weekly pull list. Today, we're going to do a little special show. We're not going to be focusing on the trending 20. Instead, as you could probably tell by now, our focus is going to be on Deadpool and Wolverine. And we're going to be having a great show because I'm excited for this movie. It's coming out this week. I know some people I know are already at the premiere right now. So we got a great show lined up. And I gotta, before I say what's up to everybody in the chat, I gotta bring in my special guest. And you know how we always bring our guest in. We welcome them into the party, guys. Let's bring them out.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Omega, you're on mute right now. But before we even say that, we gotta.
Wepa! Izzyverse, I'm in the house. What up, mi gente? Thank you for having me on, homie.
How you doing, huh? You been chilling, right? You just chilling over there. Got your statues behind you and all that fun stuff. Tell me what's going on, man.
I figured if I want to be in the Izzyverse, let me use my cool background, my other system, so that way, I can show off my geekdom, my ultimate geekdom and love, my figures and my books, all that good stuff. But it's been wonderful, man. Just living the dream. A big shout out to my homie from We Are Critics. He's out there at the Deadpool red carpet right now at Lincoln Square. So if you guys are in New York, you better run over there so you can see possibly Ryan and everybody.
Yeah, instead of being with me, right? Because I'm just the train right away too. So
man, you should have done this on the train on the way there. Man, you could have caught them. What do you think? Do you have this one, Ryan?
Yeah, he's like, hey Ryan, what do you think? What's that? So with that said, man, let's go say what's up to the chat. The chat's ready. They're good to go. We got our first guy as always. Las Cruces is in the house. What's going on, Las Cruces? Hooray. He made it for number 1, and he's giving us a woohoo. So you know what he gets? He gets a woohoo. There you go. And of course, hello from Nuevo Mexico. Or Nueva Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Also, we got Joe Michaels, the adventurous Joe, is in the house. LFG, it's Izzy Fajizzy. I don't know if I ever gotten Fajizzy before. All right. Comic Verse Tony. What's up, Tony? A member for 6 months. Look at that.
Hey.
Congrats. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Also, we got Wellbore in the house. What's up, Wellbore? He made sure to say what's up to Las Cruces before he had a chance to say hi to me. Las Cruces and Joe, they go first. Then he says hi to me. All right. And we got Samuel. What's going on, Samuel? Yo, what's up? Let's give him a wepa.
Big wepa, Samuel. ¿Qué hay?
All right. And we got the immortal Biggie Shack in the house. I know he's a wrestling guy, so I got to give him a wrestling shout out with
oh yeah.
There you go. My boy. And no, we still haven't found Josh. Josh is hiding. Our boy Circumstances is in the house. What's going on, my man? Let's see here. Let's give him a good sound. What kind of sound effect we're gonna give him? We'll give him a we'll give him that one. They give him the hooray for
Josh. You need to design a milk carton. Where's Josh?
We've done that. I've done that. Chris the Comic Vet, what up, fam? How you doing, my man? Also in the shot. I see now I gotta get all their sound effects in the house, right? So let's see. What would be a good one for Chris here? You know what? I gotta get him a good one though, but I'll give him another oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go, Chris. I know he likes that stuff. All right. So we got a big show lined up. There's over 30 comic books that we're going to quickly run down here. All of these are spec books in regards to this upcoming movie, Deadpool and Wolverine, as you can see in my back screen there. What's your thoughts on this movie so far? What do you think it's going to be? You think it's going to be a hit? I think it's going to be a hit, my personal opinion.
It's going to be an absolute hit. The way they've been ramping this movie up, they don't really do this for a lot of comic book movies, but Marvel's been on the pulse when it comes to marketing for this movie, having fun with the promos and all. I mean, have you seen the bucket? My baby brother was trying to buy a bucket before the film. It would go for 400.
The bucket's going for 400 now?
Yeah. On eBay, he goes, I ain't doing that.
My goodness, just get yourself some KFC and call it a day. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
But
yeah,
the
bro. But I'm
buckets.
excited. The fans are excited. Again, I think great hype that a lot of movies don't get that have
Agree.
failed. I think because of the hype, it won't fail. It just can't.
I agree. I think this movie has to be a hit. You know what I mean? It's one of those movies that we absolutely have to make it a hit, especially Marvel. Marvel's like, we need something good. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
I
look
love
at that.
that.
We got a birthday boy in the house.
Feliz
Chilling for my
cumpleaños, wepa!
Feliz,
Many
you
more.
know? Yeah, man. Happy birthday to you, man. There you go. There you go. There's your wepa for your birthday wepa, right? So, all right. So let's go ahead, Samuel. Happy birthday to you. And as you guys know, you can see in the list down there. One of the other things that I put up I pin dropped it for you guys is the poll. We got a poll going on. Let me go ahead and share this poll with you guys so you can see it. So if maybe you can see it. Now you can see it. All right. So we got the poll because this Saturday, what am I saying? I can't even say things right. This Wednesday is our next comic book fight. And the comic book fight's going to be fun, man. It's going to be Gary B, the casual comic guy, versus Digger Jim in the Clash of the 10-1-1. We're calling it the Clash of the 10-1-1. We got they're ready. I already know the topics, man, and this fight is gonna be brutal, man. What they got going on is brutal. So make sure you go in and make sure you take this time to vote for your pick. This is gonna be the third topic of the fight. It's either gonna be best comic book couple, best superhero sidekick, best non-superhero story. That should be a good one, and best comic book feud. Talking about comic book feuds, we got Wolverine, Hulk, Wolverine. Would you call Wolverine Deadpool a feud or just like
They're not a feud.
kind of thing? All right. So
Yeah.
take this opportunity. If you haven't done so, the link is there. I highlighted it for you guys. It shouldn't be so hard if you haven't voted already. Go ahead and vote for this topic. All right, because it's going to be a fun show. And again, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to have a blast with it. Every show we've had has already been fast. Omega, we got to get you on the show. We got to get you to fight somebody.
So let's do it.
We got to find someone for you to fight. We got to find a worthy opponent for the fight. So with that said, we normally do trending at this time, but we're not going to do trending. Instead, we're going to do Deadpool Wolverine Spec. So let's get it on. All right. We're going to start this off with a book that no one knew it was going to be a spec book for Deadpool Wolverine, and that's Punisher #9. Punisher #9 that came back all the way back in 2000 by Garth Ennis, Steve Dillon, with amazing covers by Tim Bradley. This is the first appearance of the Russian. Do you remember the Russian?
No.
Let me refresh your memory. That's the Russian.
Oh my god, that Thomas Jane Ponce was great, man.
I love that Punisher movie. You know, there you go, big Dave forward. All right, more admiration. Look at that, Kevin Nash. Yep, that's right, played by Kevin Nash. I don't know. There's rumors that the Russian's in it. There's a scene in the scene in the trailer. I don't know if you've seen the scene in the trailer where you had Ant-Man's head, right, with the skull. And there's some people surrounding it. We're going to talk about some of those people that are surrounding it. Among them, there's a guy with the striped shirt, with the sailor stripe, red and striped shirt, looking like Tugboat, really.
Yeah, looking like Stripesy too from DC. Remember that?
Yeah, exactly. So he's in the movie. Well, he has a scene in the movie. Dolph Lundgren light. What's up, Dave? All right. So he's in the movie. I'm amazed. I'm not for nothing. I'm amazed that this book is only priced at $3 high. I can't imagine. Russian was a fun character. I know, you know, he wasn't like the greatest, but he's actually a Punisher villain. You know what I'm
You'd be
saying?
surprised though. It's just some characters hit, some don't. In the movie he was fun, but how is he written in the book? You know what I mean?
In the comic books, he was a fun character, but I don't remember. Maybe you guys can remember me remind me in the chat. I don't know if they killed him off in the movie, because it's Punisher, so Punisher always kills off people. You know what I'm saying? But you know, almost a John Wick character too. Oh yeah, I do remember that. So yeah, the Russian, like, yeah, I love the Russian. I always thought the Russian was a fun character. I think Garth Ennis wrote a phenomenal character, fun character, and he's in the Punisher movie, the first Punisher movie. Doesn't say anything. If you remember, he just beats the crap out of the Punisher. And there's this great scene when Punisher's about to get his gun and he just smashes the gun. And then he's like, which was the nice comedy side of Punisher, which normally you don't see, but it's the dark humor. So there's that book.
That's a nice one. I agree. The $3 high, that's a bargain.
That's a dollar bin book at best, right? So you could get this book super cheap if you see it on the wild. This is the way the cover looks like. Pick it up, man. I have a copy.
Taking a picture of 10 of them by next week, right?
Well, I got my copy. I own this book already. I picked it up because I loved that series when it came out. All right, our next book here is Uncanny X-Men 169. This came out back in 1983. This features the first appearance of Callisto, as well as the Morlocks, Mystique, Plague, and Sunder. Also, Kitty changes her name to Ariel, which I don't think that lasted long. But are you familiar with the Callisto character?
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I mean, this is a legendary X-Men run. And over here, the foreshadowing of what was to happen to Angel, actually.
I remember when I was a kid, I had this comic. I believe I still do. And, you know, note it, there's a rat in the cover. So I'm happy for that. But for those of you who don't know, Callisto was in X3, a movie that most people want to forget about, right? And she's a character that she could sense other characters, from what I remember. Also, we have the Morlocks are going to be part of it. So you have the Morlocks that are going to be part of the storyline. I love the Morlocks because every time you saw them in the X-Men cartoon series, they would be like, "Oh yeah, yeah." They're called the Ugly Mutants. That's right. Yeah. Even though I think Prism is a cool looking character, I don't know about that. Prism is the one that she has like a rainbow hairstyle. You know,
they're like the Morlocks are the Chud of mutants, I guess, right?
Yeah, they're the ugly mutants. They're the mutants nobody wants to be a part of. You know what I'm saying?
I remember when Storm beat her butt, you know, for leadership of the Morlocks eventually, you know.
Yeah, I remember. So it's another book, another $7 cheap book. It's Calypso, not Callisto. Don't mind Taylor. I'm always having fun with him. All right. So, but pick this one up again. It's a book that's under $10. It's worth picking up. It's a key. I say get it if you see it in the wild. Don't overpay for it, of course, but it's a fun book.
Yeah,
all right.
It's cheap, man. It is. It's a good one.
Here's a book that's not as cheap, but still pretty cheap, and that's X-Men Annual 14, featuring what many believe is the first appearance of Gambit. So definitely worth picking up. But again, another person in this movie that people are specking on, and they're specking on hard for this one.
Dude, but yeah, I mean, look at the debatable first. It's commentary. This is the same way I feel about the Wolverine first app. You know what I mean? This you get 15 panels and 10 instances of dialogue, but it's not a first act.
It's not a first. You know, it is one of those situations that make you say,
"What the hell is even that?"
You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those situations where you got to look at it. But again, this is Spec for the reason of this.
Yeah,
there is a big rumor that Channing Tatum will be in this movie. Big rumor. Now, after today, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, the drama.
Never mind, I was wrong. Izzy was right.
Wow.
All All right. What's up, Southern Comic Geek? It's been a while, man. Right? He's not even on the cover. He's not. But that's considered his first appearance. Channing Tatum. There's a rumor that he's going to be in the movie right now as we speak when they're doing the premiere where people are going to find out if he's in. And overall, my personal opinion, he's in. I think it's just too easy. It's like
if he was a tad younger, back when they were talking about the film, I think he fit more. You know, he's getting a little bit heavier in the face. You know what I mean? But hopefully, but so he is from down south. He'll come off with that Creole. So hopefully he get that right.
Well, you know, he was so plagued by all the stuff that was going on with Fox, right? And he was trying so hard. Like he actually was trying to make this movie happen. And he couldn't make it happen. You know, once Disney took over, they said, forget about it. We're not going to do it. And he was like, all right, I guess I'm done. But this is like the opportunity, right? Let's get him in for this shot. Because we're going to get Gambit sooner or later. We're going to get, but it's going to be a different Gambit. It's not going to be the Channing Tatum. So, you know, my personal opinion, it's happening. He's going to be in the movie. We'll see how much time he's going to have.
Again, it's multiverse. So we're going to be seeing a whole lot of stuff in this film.
That's right. All right. Next book up in our list is another book here. Avengers, the Terminatrix Objective #1. This came out back in 1993, a holofoil cover. And it features the first appearance of the Eliath, the supreme being of the time span. Now, this is the character. This is the Smoke character that's in the movie. That's originally comes from Loki. He's going to be in the movie. $15 book. This was a $1 book a couple of months ago. But again, it's gaining momentum. And I'll wait. My personal opinion, wait on it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth picking up right now. Don't spend $15 on this book. No one's going to talk about this book here to like 2 months.
You're absolutely right. I agree with you 100 on this one. Even just looking at the book, it's not an attractive book. Even
it's a holofoil
cover.
But it does have something that may make it hotter again, and that's the whole Kang of it all.
Yeah.
So it is a heavy Kang book, but we don't know what's the story with Kang right now. There's no real answer about Kang. Like maybe this movie will answer some of those Kang questions that they have, but.
I mean, leave Majors in, man. We need Majors to continue in that role.
So you wanted to stay?
Yeah,
he's already fired. He's already been fired.
He stayed. I mean, they jumped the gun. They got him on some other bullshit, you know. So, but whatever. It is what it is. I mean, I think that when people accuse of things, let's observe first and then do what you got to do. If it's accused, you know, and like guilty, but homie wasn't.
Well, he was convicted. He was found guilty of a count. I don't think he was found guilty for everything.
Exactly, just something. It was something silly.
Yeah. All right, our next book, another dollar bin book. And this is Uncanny X-Men 428, the first appearance of Azazel, which is the mutant mutant with demonic features. Origin of Nightcrawler. Now, this is, if you guys don't remember Azazel, he was in X-Men First Class. That is this guy right here. All right. And it was very, very heavily rumored that he was Nightcrawler's dad. And he featured many of Nightcrawler's powers and look and feel. He was Nightcrawler technically in red. And they retconned that.
So he's Red Crawler, and then they retconned and got
yeah, he got retconned. So he's no longer Nightcrawler's dad. That's the whole debacle on what happened there. Mystique is Nightcrawler's dad now. But this is his first appearance. It's a $3 book. It's not going anywhere. But why are we talking about it? Of course, because of the Deadpool of it all. Azazel. All right, Azazel. Are you happy? All right, Uncanny X-Men 428, Azazel. It's a $1 bin book. It's going to stay a $1 bin book. No one's going to care about this book. He is going to show up again. That same scene I mentioned earlier with all those characters in it. He's one of the characters. It's very obvious that's him. And let's be honest, I don't think I've seen this actor do anything else afterwards. So
who even is that?
Exactly. He shows up. He was a cool character. I liked him in X-Men First Class. He was cool. But no one's talking about it.
Not a bad looking cover though for the first app. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a cool cover. I liked. I'm trying to remember who did the cover. I want to say it was Gene Ha, but I'm not 100% sure. So Go check it out. If you find it in your dollar bins, go pick it up. You can have a first appearance of Azazel. All right. Here's another book, another underrated book. This is actually an underrated book according to me, and that is the first appearance of Yuriko Yoyama, whatever. Go ahead, Taylor.
Oyama.
Correct it. Yoyama, right?
Oyama.
Oyama. Oyama, your mama?
Yeah, Oyama, your mama. Before Taylor Yamas you know?
Yeah. I like the sound of that.
I know, right?
Right? So this is the first appearance of her in costume. And who we're talking about? We're talking about Lady Deathstrike, who was changed to Deathstrike, and another character that is populated in that one scene. So that scene by itself has so many characters, and she's one of them. And I always thought she was a cool character. But for $20, it was Phil Tim. Yep.
There you go, Philip. There we go.
Stop it. Say Lady Deathstrike.
Miss Oyama.
Miss Yoyama. Yoyama, your mama.
Yeah,
so Lady Deathstrike.
You got me on this one. I want this one.
It's a cheap book, $20, but I think it should be cheaper.
I want this one.
I think it's underrated. Don't get me wrong. I think it's underrated as far as, but because no one's really out looking for this book. This is not one of those books everybody's going crazy looking for, but it's $20 for a high. You might be able to get it for 10. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly where to get it for 10, man. Shit,
Yeah.
I know exactly. I'm after this show. I'm calling him like, yo, do you still have this? I want it now. Thank you.
So,
you're making me spend money. This is why they come here, folks. Izzyverse.
Izzyverse spend money, right? So that's a cool book. I like it. Awesome. Here's the next book. Oh, now here is a classic. Absolute classic. Uncanny X-Men 141. This is Days of Future Past Part 1. This features the first team appearance of the new Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, which is Mystique, Destiny, Pyro, Avalanche, and Blob. This is also the first appearance of Destiny and Avalanche. I don't know much about this one in regards to Deadpool Wolverine, so it's hard to tell why it's part of a Deadpool Wolverine spec. They're marking it as a Deadpool Wolverine spec, maybe because of the first appearance of Avalanche, Destiny, and I think it's all because of Pyro.
Blob possible to show up. Maybe that's why we might get that Brotherhood.
Well, Pyro's definitely in the movie. So
maybe we'll get the whole Brotherhood. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
And let me ask you, look at Wolverine on this cover, the white hair on the sides and all. What did you call that first appearance of Old Man Logan?
No, because it's a different character. Old Man Logan's a completely different character.
All right.
So this is an older version, right? It's because it's an alternate future where Wolverine failed. All right, so I can see your point now. They're going towards utilizing this as a storyline. There is a scene in the movie where there's a whole bunch of what they're called. It looks like tombstones, but it's really something else. Mm-hmm. And he's in the cemetery, and they're all dead. So they're probably mirroring this storyline. But this is a classic story. $160. It's never going to drop. It's never really going to drop in value and things like that. So it's one of those books. If you find it at a good price, pick it up. Find a good copy.
Constant. Not many constants in comics, but this is definitely one of them.
Yeah, this is one that's always going to be a popular story. And it's 2 parts, too. That's the crazy part about it. You know what I'm saying? Yikes, indeed. All right, let's go down our list to...
Oh, wow,
the worst. I would say this is the most worthless book of the batch. Secret Wars number 5. It's actually a first appearance of Night Machine, but it's the cover that everybody's going bonkers for. When the first trailer came out for the movie, there was a scene, and that comic book just happened to be in the side, and people went crazy saying they have to get it because there's some kind of connection. It's one of those situations where
blah, 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 dee, blah, blah.
Exactly. So it's, if you want to get it, you don't need to get it.
It is silly just because it happened to be. I get it. I get that.
Mm-hmm. This was a dollar bin book right before.
if you remember, what was it? The X-Files episode that inspired the Red Lanterns because they happened to be in an alternate universe and there wasn't Green Lantern, it was Red Lantern, but it was fake.
Yeah.
That's kind of what helped inspire the
I
expansion
didn't
of
know
the
that.
Lanterns was after that episode, which is so
Oh
funny.
wow, that's good to know.
TV
That's
trivia.
There we go. You have it here now. So it's fine. It's not all that. If you find it, you find. If you want to complete the story's not bad. It's actually a pretty good story, The Secret Wars. So if you want to complete the set, then there you have it. Get it. But
Give me a virgin cover of this as a poster. That'll be dope.
I don't think a version exists, believe it or not. Would you believe that?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Of course.
Here's one of the keps of the movie. Wolverine Origin issue number 10. This is the first appearance of Dakin or Dakin or whatever you want to call him. He has has different names for him.
Taylor, what is
Dakin?
Taylor?
Dakin, the tattoo wearing son of Wolverine. Look at that cover. That's Terry Dodson, man.
He has a healing factor, right?
I believe he does.
All right. So if you have a healing factor, how can you get tattooed?
I was thinking the same thing. Right? Because they've proven in the comics that if you have a healing factor, you can't get tattoos because tattoos are technically scars and they'll just rub off. Right? So I don't know. I don't know how he did it.
He's got the Rorschach's magic ink, maybe? Who knows?
Maybe it's a permanent marker or something like that. I don't know.
Bendito, every morning he's out there with a marker. Wait a minute. Part of his beauty regimen. Hold on.
We got DVH in the house. DVH. I got something for you, my man. We got a hoop for DVH. What's going on, my man? All right. Again, this book is a $50 book at Mess. What? Go back there. Hide that. All right. $50 book at best. First appearance of Dakin. Of course, I think you will eventually see him. I don't know if he's in this movie. There's a possibility he is, but
I don't see why not. With this movie traveling the multiverse and they really want to create hype, I think Marvel has gone nuts with this film.
Yeah. And this is one of those kept secrets that people they're rumoring, but no one knows for sure what's the story with this one. This is just one of those we think he's in it. There's a possibility he's in it. They confirm the other X character,
of course,
that which I think people were a little upset by. Dakin is dead in the comics now. No one's dead forever, Joe. You know that one.
Yo, I will say that Sabretooth thing, holy smokes, man. Homie went buck for real on the fam. Yo, I mean, they need to make that into a cartoon horror story for real.
Yeah.
Bring it.
And that's right. Dakin is Wolverine now.
Wolverine, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. That's actually a cool looking character, though. I'm not gonna lie.
That looks cool, but Wolverine.
You were talking about Sabretooth, right? Sabretooth's first appearance here, Iron Fist 14 back in 1977. $550 for this book that came out in 1977. You're saying no?
No, it's crazy. I remember my boy bought it at a mid, maybe about 8 years ago. We found someone that had a mid copy, $100. So from that time to now, it's only 50 on the mid. That's not too crazy. It's gone up. It's all right. 10 years, $50. About.
Yeah. So we have here, Wolverine's a much doper name than Dakin. And yet, Mary, I got to give it to you. Alien Romulus looks insane. That is one movie that looks
franchise, man.
Oh, but that movie just we're going back to the basics with that one. So yeah, I got to give it to you. All right. So that's your next book, Beaky Shack, getting Iron Fist 14. Right now it's really hot because of Tyler Mane. So we're getting Tyler Mane's back as Sabretooth, which I love the way they made him look here, right? So he's returning.
I asked him because I've spoken to Tyler twice, and the last time I was coming up, and they were talking about you're gonna be in it, you're bringing him back. He goes, no, said nothing, but he had this look but he couldn't say nothing. You know what I mean? So
NDAs, baby. NDAs. You know what I'm saying? When you got
yeah,
an
man,
NDA.
that was awesome. I gotta see if I could hook you up with him, and you guys could do a whole
Oh, yeah.
Saber Spec show.
Oh, look at that. But Tyler Mane, but will that mean Lev Schreiber's nowhere to be found? So
Oh.
X-Men Origins Sabretooth, is he gonna show up?
How did you feel about him as Sabretooth?
I thought he was awesome. He was
But if you had
definitely.
a choice between Tyler and Lev,
I'm gonna go Lev. He's just a better actor.
I just like the fierceness of Tyler.
I like he's a wrestler, man. He's a former wrestler, so
yeah.
didn't wrestle that much. He wasn't.
He's a movie guy now in Canada.
Yeah,
he makes films.
Mm-hmm.
This is awesome.
Yeah, please, Joe, do not spoil it. I just got a couple of days because Joe did get to see an advanced copy of the movie. So,
really? So can you tell me? Tell me.
Tell him outside of this chat. We shall not have spoilers here because I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying?
You get banned immediately. Izzy will bring down the hammer, baby.
You don't get banned. You start spoiling it, and I will kick you in the show. Right. They spoiled enough already. Let's be honest. They spoiled enough.
Jesus, right? Look at the price on that.
This is because it's old school, man. This is Silver Age goodness. Uncanny X-Men #4. Oof. This is the first true appearance of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. First appearance of Scarlet Witch. First appearance of Quicksilver. Mastermind as well as part of it. So it's one of those situations where, are we getting Scarlet Witch? Are we getting Quicksilver? Will they show up in this movie? Again, no one knows what's the story. They could bring whoever they want, and no one knows.
Another Brotherhood type of thing going on here. We're gonna get some evil teams showing up in this film. Wait.
I agree. I think it's just one of those situations where, okay, if we get Quicksilver, because I will figure we'll get Quicksilver more than anybody. And it is the first Brotherhood, the original Brotherhood, the OG Brotherhood, and stuff like that.
And Wanda's gonna have to show up somehow, somewhere.
I believe it's also the first appearance of Toad, who will be in the movie, but I don't know if it's Ray Park that's playing it.
And check it out. Look at the explanation for why the Scarlet Witch with the green costumes. Not so scarlet, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Someone screwed up on that one. Right? But look at it. $10,500 on the high.
Oof. Even on the low, 500. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
so you
two
get
compras, bro.
That's what kind of compra you're making? 2 compras?
I'm a single man. I don't gotta spend a lot, but with a family, you probably spend that on one now, right?
Yeah, compra for me is like $250.
Yeah, for me.
So yeah, you're about right. Almost 2 compras.
Yeah. Sí.
That's right, guys. We're going Spanish here, man.
Yeah, Spanglish. Perdóname,
What's up, Brian LCS? Go check him out. We got the CBC awards coming up soon, so make sure you put your nominees in there. All right. Our next book here. Woohoo! Prelude to Deadpool Courts #2. This is the first appearance of Kid Deadpool. It's not rumor. He's in the movie.
Yeah, he's in it. Yeah.
Right? So
we're going to get that. Lady Deadpool, Dog Pool.
Wade W. Wilson.
All right already.
All right. So yes. Kid Deadpool, $20. I found this book on this super cheap the other day. So I was at a convention about a few months ago, and the guy sold me the book for $5. Pretty good copy. But the thing is, I don't think he knew what it was. So he had it in one of his cheap bins, like his $5 bins. And then I see this, and I'm like, oh, I know this cover. You ever have that situation when you know the cover, but you don't know why you know the cover? So like, I know the cover, so I grabbed it. I asked him how much you want for it. He said, "Give me $5."
Yes, sir.
Gave him $5. Got the book for $5. This book is currently a high for 20.
And that's how we roll, baby. If you have the feeling, folks, if you get that feeling of familiarity, just take it. Don't ask questions.
Exactly. So go check that book out. Did I make a good deal? I think I did.
Yeah, I'll say
LA Night is
color.
LA Night.
What?
All right, so go check that one out. $20. Here's another book that keeps coming back on these lists, right? So this is New X-Men 114. It's the start of the Grant Morrison run, and it's the first appearance of Cassandra Nova. Cassandra Nova is an interesting character, to say the least. All right? You made a good deal. Thank you, Joe. Cassandra Nova is a very interesting character. There's no spec about this. She's in the movie. It's her. All right.
Mhm.
So Cassandra Nova is, as they say here, a parasite from an astral plane who replicated the DNA of Charles Xavier while still in utero. That's one of those moments where you just have to say,
What the hell is even that?
So basically, that's a transgender Professor X. I don't know. Somebody got to say it. No.
I didn't expect you to say. Most people say it's his sister, but the story goes that Professor X killed her while they were in the womb. It's one of those. It's Grant Morris being Grant Morrison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I think the time to wonder about what's back in 20.
Right?
She's just one of those characters. Like, I remember when this book came out, and I remember reading that saying, "What the heck is all this stuff? What's going on in this comic book?" You know what I'm saying? When I read it, I was just like, "Huh?" But again, that's what
Grant and smoking, please.
You know what I'm saying?
What the?
He just it's just one of those things, right? So the book is $18 right now. It's gonna probably remain a little high for a little while, especially if she turns out to be a really cool character in the movie. So I'll give it some time before it starts dropping down, unless they have plans for her in the future, which I don't see. I think she's the one and done situation. I don't see her past this movie. So you get some Cassandra. Now I could see her getting a resurgence if they bring her in the X-Men animated series, which they haven't done so. But I could see them do it. So there could be a resurgent for her. You know what I'm saying? So because they tapped the story, they didn't do the story, but they did the story that's involved with her with the massacre in Genosha. She was responsible for Genosha when it came out in the comic books, and that's what the E for Extinction was all about. So
there you go. Let's see if Emma pulls it off. Then that book will get hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Supposed died in the womb. Well, supposedly died. She didn't die. So he tried to kill her, but he didn't. So $18 book. We picked my friend Rich. We were at a show a few weeks back. He picked it up. He was able to pick it up for $10. So if you find it for $10, it's probably a good price for this book. Mm-hmm. All right. Here's another one. This is a fun one. Guaranteed to be in the movie. None other than our favorite guy. And it's Dogpool. Prelude to Deadpool Corpse issue. I feel like this series is kind of like Edge of Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely is.
It's like every issue has a key to something. But this is the first appearance of Dogpool, who is by far one of the ugliest dogs you have ever seen.
Bro,
that dog is just as popular than anything else.
My man's tongue could compete from the dude from Kiss. You seen that?
From Gene Simmons?
Yeah, bro. The guy with Battle of the Language, who was longer. I think this dog just beat Gene. Gene, you're out of a job, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's going on here? But it's the first appearance of Dogpool, which is the very next issue. We talked about the issue 2. Issue 3 will be the first issue of the prelude to it's interesting how it's the prelude to Deadpool Corpse, and then we had Deadpool Corpse. Oh well. But it has been confirmed. The dog's in it. He's in all the trailers. So $20 high. Keep it. It'll probably stay like that for a little while. Then after
I think it'll go up. People love things with animals.
It depends on if they utilize him again. That's the whole thing with all the spec, right? All the spec is kind of like a sports star. If they're hot, then their cards go up. If they're not, their cards drop down. Same thing with comic books. If people are talking about it, people are seeking it. It's the same thing. So, $20 if you're willing to wait a little while, it will drop. I will say, it'll probably never go back to being a dollar bin book, but it will eventually. It will. I think it'll drop a little bit. I think $10 is probably a fair price tag right now. Right. Mm-hmm. Wherever Pizza Dog is now, this will be.
But Pizza Dog is gonna probably come back, I'm sure. So we'll see him as a recurring.
Mm-hmm. Our next book here is one that people are probably wondering what's going on here.
That's right.
All right. Yeah. This is one of those books that everybody's like, huh? And that's because that's right. She's one of those characters that we haven't seen, but she's in the movie.
Yeah. Yep, I heard that one.
She's definitely in the movie. And the book that they're picking is this one, the movie adaptation. It's going for $10. That movie's bad.
I wouldn't even pay that much for the DVD of the film, you know?
The DVD. Why even buy the DVD? You know what I'm saying? You get the special edition and it still won't be worth it.
You know?
But Jennifer Garner has been confirmed to be in the movie. I'm curious to see what kind of role she plays in this movie and how long she's going to be in the movie, because she's in the movie. No one showed her, but she's in it. So I'm curious to see how that's going to be. But that's why this book is in this.
She's going to probably wind up stabbing Deadpool or some shit and disappear.
That's what there'll probably be a joke about her wearing red too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, right? You're wearing red too. Is that because it's to hide the blood? So there's that one. And then we have another book from New X-Men, and that's New X-Men 115. This is a returning character, and that is Negasonic Teenage Warhead, who's returning. She's always been a fun character in the movie. I love her interactions with Deadpool. They've been great. So she's returning to the movie. It's obvious she's in the movie. We'll see how long she's in the movie is the question I have. And a $12 book at best.
She's a cool character, but the only thing that I can't stand is the name.
I think the name is the fun part about the character.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead. I think I love it. So $12, not bad at all.
It's right? Not. It's fair.
Yeah. Named after Monster Magnet. See, our chat group. They have so much knowledge. Look at that. And it's coming from the same. Yep, right after. It's the same issue. It's 14 and 115. So it was back to back. So Grant Morrison.
Grandpa be smoking something good out there.
Oh, there was definitely something going on over there. All right, our next book here is one that is pure speculation, and that is All New Wolverine issue number 2. This is first appearance of Gabby, the clone of X-23, who will later be called Honey Badger and then Scout. So there's a possibility that X-23's clone is in the movie. Now, hers is that she has one claw instead of 2 or 3 or anything like that. She has one claw. There is a rumor that she's in the movie as well. I'm amazed that this book is $50 though.
Yeah, me too. Surprises me. Like, huh, really?
Yeah, this is the first time I hear about this character in that way, because I haven't really heard much about this character. I don't hear any buzz about this character. But somebody wants it.
Apparently so, because geez. I mean, what's the print run? Maybe that's what it is. No.
It's a possibility that it's a second issue.
Yeah.
It was 2016.
That's what I'm saying. A quick rise. Will it hold? Let's see.
Yeah, we'll see. If she shows up, then it's definitely going to go up in value.
Oh, yeah. Double the next day.
Yeah. So that's... Well, again, one of the things I will say that's going to happen after tonight is that everything that has spec is going to go up because people are they're going to say things. So I'm not going to even look at what's going to be in the spec list because what's going to end up happening is after tonight, after the movie debuts and people finds out certain things, all these spec books are going to either go up or going to go down.
Yeah.
Just like that.
You should do a follow-up after the show comes out, after the film comes out, and see if these spec prices have remained.
I know, right? All right. Our next book is the first appearance of X-23. X-23, NYX3, the first appearance of Lark Kinney, X-23. Whew.
Bro.
Dude, I can tell you this much. I owned this book at one time.
Me too. And you won't believe, I found this in Queens at a raggedy bookstore. Some guy brought in his collection. All the books were near mint. And I said, you have they said somebody brought in the collection. Go to the back and just look. I haven't looked at it yet. I go in there. I'm like, how much are the books? $2 each. I said, okay. Dude, that's the first book I ever pulled out. I said, oh my God. I found the Black Shoe Spider-Man, Beta Ray Bill, first act, all $2 each. I just walk out that store like almost shaking. Like, and my wife was like at the time, like, what's wrong? Like, wait till I show you what this is worth.
It's like, I'm a little nervous. I don't want to say it out loud.
Yeah. I sold it too, but I had it, you know. I had a lot of these books that you showed, and yeah, you're breaking my heart.
Again. Same thing with me. I bought this book off the rack because this was the reason why this book is $450 is, let's be honest, NYX, no one cared about it when it came out. Nobody cared about it. It was a garbage book. It was treated like garbage. It was written by Joe Quesada with art by Josh Middleton, which is amazing. This character shows up in issue 3. No one paid the mind to it. And then it just took off. Right? It just took off. I had the book. Mine was signed. I had Joe Quesada signed it.
Oof.
Right? And it was at a Comic-Con. I think it had to have been like 2008, 2009, 2010, around that time. And not paying much attention to it then, didn't realize what book it really was. It was no one talked about this book. No one cared about this book until X-23 became, really a popular character. And $450, I hate to say this, that's going to be its standard price. It
is. And more. As the character develops within Marvel lore, as her stories grow.
Yeah.
This book is definitely is a modern gem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's one of those books that goes with the first appearance of Miles, first appearance of Spider-Gwen. Kamala. It's in that realm of books of that era that says no one cared about this book when it came out, but now everybody cares about this book.
Yeah,
and those are the books that are the most expensive, the ones that no one cared about.
Yeah,
just like
sleepers.
Yeah, and the sleepers are the ones that become the most expensive because they're low print run. They were treated like hot garbage when they first came out. Like the first appearance of Harley Quinn, that was a kid's book. It was literally a kid's book.
But dude, I found that, oh my God. So my ex-wife ran onto one of her cousins once.
And you said it right there, ex-wife.
He goes, I live locally. Come through the house. All right. So we took him home because he was on foot. All right, we'll take you for coffee, right? Whatever. And then I see nothing but statues and boxes of comics. I said, you collect? He goes, no, it's my roommate. So I asked his roommate, can I take a look? You selling them? He goes, yeah. The crackheads be giving me this stuff, he says. I looked at the box, dude. About 10 minutes in, I find the first Harley, bro. I said, yo, I just put it to the side. I picked out some other garbage books, that way to kind of throw them off. I'm like, how much? He goes, give me a fair price. I said, this is for my kid, dude. I'll give you $10.
I like that. Give me a fair price. I like that. That's
yeah, bro. I said, I'll give you $10, but it's kid books. Like you said, Batman Adventures, it looks like a kid book. You don't know. Mm-hmm. Man, I went ahead about a week later and sold that baby on eBay for about $500.
Sweet. Nice one. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's take a look at what's next. All right. Now we got our Deadpool characters, right? So Deadpool issue number 6. This is a Deadpool 2099. So it's the first appearance of Deadpool 2099.
Nice.
Warda Wilson, which is the daughter of Wade Wilson.
I want this. I like the 2099 stuff. I want
Right?
this.
Who knows? Again, Spec. Again, it doesn't even say here anything, right? It doesn't say anything about they're going to be in the movie. They're just people are specking on everything because there is a scene with a whole bunch of Deadpools in the background. So who knows? But this is Deadpool 2099, first appearance of Deadpool 2099. Again, the cover tells you it's Deadpool 2099 because of the border.
Yeah, I want
It's a
this
fun
so
book.
bad.
$12 book. You probably could find it for like $5 or 10 somewhere.
Oh man, I'm getting that.
Here's another cheap book. This is the cameo. So it's Deadpool 19. So this is the cameo of the same character of Ellen Camacho.
Eddie Camacho, look at that.
Ellen Camacho, you know what I'm saying? Got a Hispanic name right there. That's as Puerto Rican as you get. Camacho.
You know what I'm saying?
You know that.
She's wet papu. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to get, a wepa out of that one. So $5 book. It's a cameo. That's why.
That's 3 books already. You're making me buy, bro.
How about this one?
Ooh, wow.
This is
I
the big.
buying this one. Stupid.
I think this is the big one of the stash. And with that said, we do have to say it's time for you guys. You guys know what time it is. It's
Taylor Swift Spec.
all right. Joe, shut up. Don't even say anything. All right. Look at that. Shut up, Joe. Is she or isn't she? You answer that question for me. Is Taylor Swift Lady Deadpool?
I want to say no. I want to think that it's homie's wife.
So you think
wife? What's her name?
Blake Lively. You think this is Blake Lively?
Could be. She has hips. Taylor don't got hips. I know it could be padding too, but I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, right?
She has hips.
Let's see. Let's put it back.
No. Taylor don't got curva. She's like a plancha, bro.
But is that Blake's body?
I don't know, man.
I hate that because she ruined my Super Bowl for that night. Sorry, E-Man. Sorry, my apologies. All right. And Cox, it's okay. Joe already told me yes. $100. This book is going for $100, and no one gives a damn that Cowboy Deadpool's in this book.
Yeah, a bean though. Look at that. That's not bad. Not bad.
This book,
modern gem.
This is another book that people are gonna go crazy. It's been confirmed. She's in the movie. The real question is, who is she? Here's my assumption. This is my take. I don't think it's Blake, and I don't think it's Taylor. I think it is Ryan Reynolds, CGI'd. Maybe in Blake's body.
Good. Why are you putting that horrible thought in my head?
Because that's the kind of crap Ryan Reynolds would do.
I don't. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds with blonde, long hair like that. That's a horrible thought.
Yeah,
right now.
it's me, Deadpool, and I got an offer that you can't refuse.
I'm telling you, that's what I say it is. That is my assumption. That is what I see.
I wish Stan was alive because then it could have been Stan Lee.
Well, let's look at this again because I can't pause it. Unfortunately, I'm unable to pause it. But let's look at this again. Did you see the hovering head? So Zombie Deadpool's also in this movie based on that screen. Look at it. It's in the left-hand side.
Cool.
I could play this all day. There's also Cowboy. Cowboy's there too.
This book is gonna get super hot then. I mean,
Yeah.
hotter than it is now.
$100. It was $35 just a couple of weeks ago.
What?
Yep.
Diablo. All right. This is the hot one. This is the one. This is the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Diablo. It's gonna be a $200 book.
Mm-hmm. In no time, right?
Makes a little appearance. I mean, like makes it ill her appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
No time. In no time, man. In no time.
Everyone, I have something to say.
I missed this one. I feel dumb. Wow.
I know. It's that feeling where you have to say to yourself,
This sucks more than anything that I've ever sucked before.
Yes.
you know what I mean? So let's see that video one more time.
It's gonna be a fun time, man. My boy's there tonight, and Joe, how dare you?
This week is making my brain hurt even more than normal. Here you go, Taylor. Just for you, my man, because I love you. All right. Let's go to our next book in this list. Speaking of zombie heads,
There you go.
got Marvel Zombies 3, number 1. This is the first full appearance of zombie Deadpool who becomes Headpool after his body is obliterated. So, of course, Headpool, we just saw it. He's in the movie. That has to be Headpool.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. That's what I'm saying. It has to be. So, check it out. Next book in our list. This is one that I think it's there because of what we know. And that is Deadpool 45, which features evil Deadpool. What is evil Deadpool? If
He's
Deadpool's a
probably
merc,
nicer than regular Deadpool.
he's probably a really nice guy, isn't he?
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Like he may be evil, but but maybe he doesn't talk. Maybe he's silent. So I don't know.
I like
15.
the look, though. He looks patchwork like Ragman.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's the start with this character.
Yeah, 15 on that one. That's fine.
Yeah, 15. And look, remember we talked about 2 and 3. Issue 1 is right here, which is the first team appearance of the Deadpool Corps,
Cool.
which also has Deadpool and Lady Deadpool in the story. So that book is also, it's hot, but it's not super hot. It's only going for about $5 right now. So it's, you could just pick that up in a dollar bin. There you go. Just for you.
Dean Simmons as a dog. I can't believe it.
All right. And then this is a fun book. New Mutants 87, the first appearance of Cable. Another circumstances of we just don't know. Except for Joe. Joe knows.
40?
But,
wow, it's dropped.
Yeah, it's definitely dropped in price. I don't know about you. I remember when this book came out back in 1990. This was hotter than Deadpool.
Oh, dude, of course. Listen, once Liefeld, I'm the one to correct me, sir. However you prefer. Started doing the series. I mean, this is the time Mutants is just hot. Yeah.
And Cable was the hottest.
I couldn't get my hands on this. I got my hands on it years later. At a check this out. Some guy was selling comic books on Craigslist over here in Massachusetts. He had a big estate sale. Went over the crib. That book was in there. I believe I paid for that and a Hulk book that I wanted, like with the leader on it. Yeah, I only paid him like $25 for both books.
No, that's good. I picked this up a couple of months ago. So and I got it graded. So I got it pressed and graded afterwards. Oh, I got nice. I got a nice little slab for it. So I think it's like 9.2.
Who's your slabber of preference?
My slabber of preference right now, I guess CGC.
Okay.
So, not that I have any, but speaking of someone that slabs, see, Comic Cat's like he did the pressing, did a phenomenal job. He has some more books that he's been pressing for me.
Oh, really?
And I got this book a 9.2. Thanks to Rich right there. So he did a good job.
If I wanted to get something pressed, where can I find him?
Well, he's right here. So you will probably find him on Instagram. He's in Jersey. So he does it for me as a friend.
There we go. Make some money, kiddo. Let's go.
All right. So, New Mutants 87. And, of course, we got the first appearance of Wolverine.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. And 11K.
Is it though? You know, you got one. What is it? It's 180, right? Because again, like it says there, first appearance and the final page cameo, and went full appearance.
You mean this?
Not
You mean this one right here?
All right. Yeah, man. Look at that.
There you go.
Oh my God! You're telling me that shit is $2,000 now? I had that one.
Well, look at this.
I didn't have
11
the
grand.
181,
11 grand
180, and I had
versus.
the 182. I never had the 181. My brother got it.
Look
But
at
yeah, that one. That's his first appearance. Ain't no cameo. It's a and even before that, Foom #2, Friends of Old Marvel. Talk about that.
absolutely.
Huh? 1.5
But
years
this one is the
before.
cover. This is the cover, though.
Okay.
This is the cover. So you got to give it to him. And it's better looking. Let's just be honest. It's just a better looking cover. Like, look at the difference here. There's no denying it.
See,
And
but
because of
that's
slabbing.
the first cover appearance. That's my language. That's the first cover appearance, but first appearance to me is 180.
What's up, bottom tier collector? I think.
But great book. I mean, 11 racks, bro. Diablo.
Yep.
Do you have this?
Oh no.
Ever had
She
it?
will be mine. Oh, yes. She will be mine.
Have you ever had it?
No, I never had it.
Okay, see, like
Never.
you, like me, then we're both the same. Man. This is the one book we've never had. Then
Can't be the money book. I'll never. Yeah.
yeah, right.
It'll never
Thank
be
you, bottom tier. You're my homie.
the cameo's still the first appearance.
Thank you. I agree. So we need to change this and make 180 the $11,000 book.
It's not gonna be the $11,000 book. It's the cover, man. Let's face
I
it.
get it. I only messing.
It's the cover. There's no way around it. Speaking of nice covers, New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool, and it's currently going for 450 bones.
But hadn't that kind of gone down too, from what I remember?
It has gone down, and there's a lot. This is one of those books that they were printed by the wazoo.
Dude,
It's one of the.
this
go ahead.
one I found on 3 separate occasions through Craigslist when I lived in New York for $1.
I got this in a dollar bin. My
Isn't
copy I
that-
got from a dollar bin.
That's insane, though. This price, but still, it is. Listen to this man. He's speaking some true overprinted book, man. This is overprinted right now.
But that's why it's 450. That's why it's going for 450 on the high, because it's overprinted. It still counts as the first appearance of Deadpool, one of the most iconic super characters today. So with that, that's right.
Of the 90s, bottom tier 90s.
91, baby.
He goes of the
91.
80s. No, there's a big key of the 90s. I know people hated the 90s, but the 90s has some decent stuff.
Well, this is one of those 90s book that will never drop in value.
Yeah.
But it's I don't think it'll ever be high in value. Like, it'll be high in value when, in 10, 15 years from now. That's when it'll be. But it's going to be based off inflation. It's going to be based on inflation. Yeah. Our next book is another one. Woo-hoo. Look at this book. This book is 7K in comparison to the first appearance of Wolverine, which is 11K.
Crazy.
Giant Size X-Men, which features the first appearance of Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus, Thunderbird, and Wolverine as we know him. Right? So it's very interesting. But it's also the first appearance of Elandra, who will become Magic, and Krakoa.
And look, Illyana, which later becomes Magic.
Yeah, that's what I say, Illyana.
Yeah.
So it's a $7,000 book. There's a 9.9 out there now.
There's a what?
There's a 9.9 out there. You didn't hear about that?
Really?
Yeah.
Holy
You didn't know?
smoke.
Oh, you didn't hear that news?
No, man, that's near perfection.
Or something
Yeah,
else.
A book from 75. That's the year I was born.
Yep.
That's a 49-year-old book. Diablo. 9.9. Woof.
This book has to get the. It gets the whipper. It gets the whipper because it is what it is. All right. Our last book in this list is Wolverine 88. This is the first battle between Wolverine and Deadpool. This book has actually gone up in value. It's going for $100 now. Adam Kubert did the cover. He did the interiors. I think Larry Hama wrote the story. So this is one of those books, man. It's a nice cover. I enjoy this cover. I think this is a great cover. And again, it goes back to that whole little fight scene, man, that we can't wait to see, because we're gonna see this fight.
I don't know, bro.
I think we're gonna see this scene. This scene, we're gonna see it.
It would be cool to see that, even for that 1 second when he does it and drops him.
Yeah.
But man, bro, Wolverine got him right on the balls, bro. Jeez, that's horrible. Bro,
He got him good. You know what I'm saying?
Vicious, bro.
Shake on it. God, you nicked it. Just got the tip with your little steak knife.
Oh my God.
That is, I personally love this cover. Some people don't like it. I love it. I think it's a cool cover. There's an homage book now. They're re-releasing the reprints this week for this book. And there's also an homage version. Yeah, they're re-releasing. I'm getting my Wolverine. Oh, how about in October? Yeah, I had it already. I had an Adam Kubert sign this book years ago, and I actually gave it up for Comics Curing Cancer, but I have a copy already. I have a better copy, and I plan on seeing Adam again. Yeah, I'm gonna see Adam, and I'm gonna see Larry. Larry, I see all the time. Larry Hama, I see all the time. So I'm gonna get them to sign it. I'm gonna try to do it in the same. I want to do it in a place where they're both gonna be present, so I could get both their signatures in the same day, and then I'll slab it. Because that's one of the things I like to do with these books now. So there you have it, guys. Those were the Deadpool Wolverine Spec books. Wow, what a list of books that are there.
You got me in a couple of them. I'm
It's a good one.
My comic shop. I'm gonna have to ask for some things now.
Yeah. So before we move on to the next part, let's see here. It's time for our top 10. Let's take a look at the top 10s for CBSI as well as cover price. So let's see if Deadpool and Wolverine made the list.
Wow. That Red Hulk is killing me because I had that whole run. I had the whole story. And I hate the fact that they called it a mystery because in the first issue, you already knew that it was Homie because he used the word
first. Okay, but this is the funny part. The first issue of Hulk, Red Hulk to be precise, it's a cameo, but he makes the cover.
Yeah. Yep. And then they give away a word, though. You knew it was Thaddeus when he used the word milksop in the story. Like, oh, what a mystery. Now I know who it is because I was, reading Hulk a lot. So what mystery is this? Why is he a Hulk now?
Okay, so here's my question. What happened to the mustache?
I guess the radiation burns it off.
but it grows back on when he changes back?
Yeah, I don't know. It's stupid. They never explain that. That is really funny. It's true.
It's comics, right? It's comics. It's all comics.
Disappears, comes back. Yeah,
man,
let me tell you, on those top 10s, man, I definitely had some because that Richard Rider news. I remember buying that Nova from Mike Carbonaro. You know him. For
I know Mike.
I bought that first issue.
Well, I picked it up. Last week because last year because that happens to be my birthday book. That's the book that came out during my birthday.
Oh shit!
So awesome. I picked it up. So I definitely picked it up. So with that said, guys, don't forget there's a poll going on. Make sure you vote for the poll. It's in the channel right now. If you need the link is on the top. I pinned it to this message.
Wait.
Make sure you poll for the comic book fight, man.
I want to ask you something though.
Yeah.
So out of that list, there was a title that I didn't expect to see.
Okay. Which was?
Barbaric.
Yeah, Barbaric's been hot.
I have
been hot,
every
actually.
issue, but it's like I'm surprised to see that. I'm happy
Mhm.
to see an independent publisher up there like that, though. So
Yeah, Barbaric's pretty hot these days, and Gromit's too is pretty hot.
I gotta
So-
check out Gromit's.
Mhm.
I gotta check
It's like
that out.
it's about skateboarders, so it's one of those types of things. Make sure you guys do the poll again. We got 43 votes in. We're gonna have the fight this Wednesday, guys. It's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be so much fun to see Gary B versus Digger Jim. Man, that's gonna be a good fight. Just look at these two guys, man. Look at this. What a fight. We're going to have a good fight here.
Gary B looks like he's more ready to fight because he's in a more position. The other guy's not looking. He's just
Yeah, but Digger Jim is good like that. You know, he don't have. He can be like, you know what I'm saying?
he gets you with the
Cool.
side eye.
He got a sidearm. You know what I'm saying? You know, he might be using cheating tactics like.
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying? He could use those types of tactics
You know.
for it. What's up, Ryan? Riley's in the house. All right. So let me turn off my green screen for a second here. So let me go up here because I got to show you guys what we're doing. So two things. One is we're doing the July giveaway. So if you haven't been a channel member, now's the time to do it because I got Wepa. Mira esto. All this.
Oh my God! Look at the girth on that. Yeah,
That's right. So, in case you didn't see it, we're going to be giving away an Absolute Carnage #1, Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool. We're going to be giving Saturday morning variants Deadpool as well. That's part of the giveaway. You know what? I gotta make myself a little bigger here, right? There we go. So we got that. We got Saturday morning variants with Deadpool. All right, that's going to be part of the giveaway. We got the Stormbreakers cover with Deadpool and
that's
Wolverine.
That's
We
nice.
got some Virgin variants as well. Deadpool, Wolverine. Look at that.
Ooh, look
Mhm.
at that.
That's
Yeah.
a nice one. We have
Yeah.
an homage by Dan Panoja. Look at that.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that.
With Jeff. My boy Jeff the Shark is in the house.
Oh man, eating pizza too. Yeah.
Now, this book is a hot book. This is currently in the market by about $45. And that is the Ivan Tao Deadpool Wolverine. That this is going to be part of the
Yo,
giveaway.
that's a sick cover.
We got, you like Rob Liefeld? Rob Liefeld Deadpool cover right there. Look at that.
Let me tell you, look at those feet, man. He finally got feet.
Yeah, he got some feet. Exactly. Well, let me go a little bit further back because we got to show you some Wolverine spec books here. So we got some Wolverine books here. Obviously, we got a slasher cover.
Oh, nice.
We got that one there.
Like,
We're
remember,
also-
remind me of the Wolverine 50 back in the day. Remember?
Yeah, exactly. We got the X-Death Wolverine #1. Nice
Is
Dan
that gold
Jurgens cover.
foil?
No, this is just regular standard. It just looks good.
It would look good in gold, man.
Mhm. Exactly. So we also have here, we got a signed Chris Claremont signed Wolverine 125.
Oh wow, look at that.
Look at that. Look at that signature, man. Look at that
Oh, yeah.
signature. So that's going to be part of the giveaway. Also, I got some more signed books. I'm going to be giving away all 3 issues of Wolverine First Class Sat signed by Fred Van Lente. Here's the first one. Here's another
nice.
one. There's another one right there, and there's the third one. So these issues are all going to be part of this giveaway,
That's
as well as a Wolverine Origins #8, Joe Quinsada, beautiful cover,
awesome. Oof,
black
yeah.
and white cover right there. Look at that thing. That is gorgeous. Right,
Fire.
that's going to be part of it, as well as we got to throw in some reprints as well. So we got reprints of Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe and a foily of New Mutants 98
nice.
as well.
That looks
So
cool.
all that if you're just a channel member. If you're a channel member and you win, that's what you're going to win. If you are an elite and urban level, you qualify for more.
Oh,
you
my
qualify for a sketch cover of Deadpool, and I will be doing the sketch.
God. Ooh.
So it'll be a nice little sketch here, right? You don't got those, Biggie. And then finally, again, for all Urban Elite members, if you win Urban Elite members, we got a 9.6 Deadpool Wolverine by
Look at
Adam
that.
Huber right there.
Oof.
So
What a giveaway. Jesus.
that's all part of the monthly giveaway. So you guys love the members. That's all you got to be. The membership
Yeah, that
program
is
starts
love,
at
bro. Salute.
membership. But wait, there's one final item to be included, which I'm announcing for the first time today.
Uh-oh.
Spidey powder tumblers is also part of the giveaway, and we're gonna give a tumbler
Oh, snap.
of a Wolverine Deadpool. All you got to be is a channel member to qualify for that.
Man.
Yep.
There's no better place that treats fans and their members better than the Izzyverse. Holy smokes.
So
Wow.
that's gonna be part of the giveaway as well. And you know what? There could be one more item, dude. I might throw one more thing in there, but I can't. I'm not gonna say it out loud because I don't know if I got it yet. So I'm
Look
gonna
at the
probably.
generosity. What a man here.
All you got to be is a channel member. You got to be a channel member to qualify for this giveaway. And if you
How do
win,
they become channel members? Let them know.
you just hit that join button, man. It starts at 99 cents, and that's how you do it.
It's 99 cents, and you could possibly win all of that.
It starts just like that. So there's 3 members. It used to be Street, Global, and Cosmic, but we changed it based on that, right? You got the street level rats, you got the urban level rats, and you got the elite level rats. And it starts at 99 cents, but at $1.99, you could win this whole pack for $1.99 a month. You know,
Get
that's
it done, people.
business, right? If you like comics, there you have it. So,
and that's a bargain. I mean, you spend so much more. Just a cup of coffee will cost you $2 nowadays, and that's daily. So spend $2 on Izzy monthly. You know, you're supporting a good cause, doing good things, it's helping the community. Look at and a sketch. Woo!
You get the
badass artist. So I know you
get
want
the crown. Look at that with the crown. I like that. That's gonna be part of it. Yeah, that's me. I'm a fleet. He's a fleet. I agree, Joe. You're a fleet, all right. I know you meant elite, but I like fleet better.
Where's Timothy now?
Damn typos. That's right. Comicverse, he's also an elite member. All you have to be is elite. There was a package that I sent out already that's going out to my boy DVH. He had a pretty good stack there, but you know, a lot of good stuff. And I'm gonna call it a day. We're not gonna go over the new comics this week. I'm tired, and to be quite honest, I'm hungry. I have to have the dinner. But for those of you that are checking out we got the Monday night lineup. Scotty Vaughn had to take a break today because of some personal issues, so he's not gonna have the show out today. But in about 12 minutes, you could check out Cliff and my boys at the Council of Comics. They're gonna start their show at 8:00. Geek Out with Roscoe is going to have my man Matt Wilson in the show. Matt's a great guy. He's a great artist. I can't wait to see that. I'm definitely going to see that. If I don't catch it live, I'm going to definitely catch it on a replay. Go check out 22 Comics and my boy Cuppy at Couple Comics with Monday Night Raw books. Those are the books those are the things that happen. Don't forget, guys, this Wednesday, Digger Jim versus Gary B, the clash of the 10-1-1. They got some great topics. We're gonna have a good fight. And in case you're wondering, you could get Comic Shell. Comic Shell 10% off. Use the promo code Izzyverse for your chance to buy a comic shell. It's one of the best investments you can have if you're a comic book collector and you're going out to shows. So go check that out. Don't forget Comics Curing Cancer, the official campaign of the American Cancer Society, where I've donated some stuff. I'm going to continue to donate some more stuff as we go. And don't forget to be part of the Rat Pack. Again, you already got the details of what's going to be in the case. So go check that out. Comics by the Bay. Rats love hot dogs too. I agree. All right.
You know what? I almost believe it too. You said you are close.
Yeah. I'm very close, man. If I wanted to go, I could have gone, man. That wouldn't have been a problem, man. I would have definitely done it, you know. I have to give Taylor Winder one more item.
It's got to be Blake. Come on, man.
Omega, tell the world where they can find you, my man.
So what that mean, gente? I'm Almega. You can check us out and me out. First off, myself at The Real Almega all across the socials. But of course, most importantly, is my familia. The Comic Crusaders, baby. You can follow Comic Crusaders everywhere on social. On YouTube, though, it's Comic Crusaders World because it's two families blended together doing a whole bunch of video goodness. So, we interview a lot of comic creators, writers, artists, musicians, directors, producers. We do it all over there. You know what I'm saying? We're not as cool as Izzy, you know what I mean? But we're definitely, working and definitely, celebrating the community like Izzy does. You know what I mean? So there's why we connect, because Izzy's awesome. And I'm saying thank you, Izzy, for allowing me to be on your platform today to hang out with the Izzyverse. Izzyverse over here with Joe, Comicverse, Timothy, Mortal, Biggie, Shaq, everybody. It's been a good time, brother. Thank you. You're making me spend money too. So you made my OCS some money. All
right.
Now you need to get a commission from my comic shop.
Oh, that's right. Well, guys, I know people are out their door, but there's one more thing I haven't done yet. You guys forget there's always make sure you put the hashtag LFG. Let's freaking go. See, I don't curse, so I do my best not to curse, right? So let's freaking go is today's hashtag. Notice how people are showing up again. You can throw, oh yeah, that's a giveaway. I forgot about the giveaway. We gotta come back. Let's effing go. And that's gonna be today's hashtag for your chance to win a nice little prize pack that I'll have for you guys ready to go. It'll probably be some Deadpool, some Wolverine stuff to go as well. And Taylor Winder, you know how you're supposed to.
Everybody coming in.
They're coming in, man. They show up in the drills. We got 6 people so far entries. We'll give it some people more stuff going on there. But what's your overall excitement for Deadpool Wolverine? What is the one thing you want to see in this movie as we get more people to go and
For me, I just want a good movie, a good story that makes me smile ear to ear. I want to be surprised. I want to be entertained. That's what I want out of it. It is Deadpool. So I want to make sure I get some good chuckles, you know what I mean? And some great action. Some good comic book violent action, please.
We're getting the violence, that's for sure. I'm sure that's happening.
That's what I want. I'm like, one scene as we saw was the Hulk and Wolverine, when they charge each other. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, I definitely want to see something like that, but of course, we definitely want to see.
Yo, should we put bets in before Joe messes it up with people? Is it Taylor? Is it Blake? Is it Ryan?
Well, Joe's the one that's seen the movie. Joe's seen the movie.
Well, it's Keith David under the mask. Joe told me.
It's Keith David?
Yeah, he's Lady Deadpool.
All right, guys. We got 7 entries, 13 people watching. If you haven't done it already, it's time for the winner. Let's draw the winner here. Larry, you got in just in time, didn't you? Joffrey Castro. It's been a while, man.
Castro! There we go. Not the one from Cuba either. Or maybe you are.
No. So Castro gets a... That's right. You guys win it. So Joffrey, you're going to win the prize pack that I'm going to send out to you. Congratulations once again to Joffrey Castro. Joffrey, he was quiet today. He normally puts stuff in the chat, and this first time I see his name. So awesome. Congratulations, Joffrey, for winning.
What it was? You were stunned by all the machismo on screen,
Well, when I was a kid, they used to call me Macho.
Hey, look at that.
It's one of those names that you get as a Puerto Rican, right? You got to get Macho, Papo, or Papito. My father was Papo.
All right, so why didn't you call this the Macho verse?
Yeah. You know how long I've been called, how long ago they called me Macho? I'm talking about years. We're talking about decades now. It was a different century last time someone called me Macho.
Days when he was a butterweed daddy.
Yeah, that was something, all right. But it was fun, Omega. It was such a blast having you. Definitely got to have you back. We got to do a comic book fight. We got to find out who's going to be a good opponent for you.
So let's get it. And I also got people on my team. I got somebody that's an encyclopedia. That if you know an encyclopedia, we could put out 2 encyclopedias to battle one another.
Oh, that'd be fun.
You know what? If you want to invite me to a game, I'm going to have my team put together a comic book Jeopardy for the Old Timers Comic Book Show. My man, 13 Crusader, creates one of the most difficult Jeopardies that you will ever experience. I'm telling you that it will put your comic book knowledge to the extreme test.
Wow, that sounds.
So, and I'm not talking like crap because he's my boy. I'm like, I tell him when I find out he's doing the Jeopardy, I really don't want to partake because I don't want to be embarrassed.
Now I'm looking at the back of your. I'm looking at the back of your chair, and I see some statues. So this is somebody that's got to give you some love too.
Skeletor to King Randor! Skeletor to King Randor! Come in, you royal boob!
But that's the OG right there. I got the OG, Battle Armor OG, and these are all the kind of the newer ones they've made.
That's
so
awesome.
I got them more, and I got Megatron's up there.
Megatron's up there,
right there.
There you go. That's
I'm
awesome.
a villains guy, you know. And if you even go further up, Cobra.
Cobra. At this point, I think I'm going to vote for Cobra for president.
Yeah, but Commander, why not? Listen, he's actually a good guy. He's a car salesman. Come on, you could trust him.
You can trust. All right, man. Omega, it's been a blast. It's been great. I've enjoyed it. There's one last thing I got to give you, and that's a thank you from all of us to you.
Hey, I think this is it. I think you're about to go home. Okay. Look, thank you.
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 Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I never said thank you. And you'll never have to.
Thank you. I guess I'll see you.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Excelsior.
Bye.